Here's a career crossroads that could reshape rugby league's future landscape forever. Mark Nawaqanitawase, the Roosters' phenomenal try-scoring machine, stands at the most pivotal decision point of his athletic journey, and his choice might just spark the biggest debate in Australian rugby circles this decade. The 25-year-old speedster finds himself torn between two monumental opportunities that rarely present themselves to any athlete: the coveted chance to don the New South Wales Blues jersey for state of origin glory, or the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to represent the Wallabies on home soil during rugby union's most prestigious tournament, the World Cup. But here's where it gets controversial. Should a player really have to choose between these two career-defining moments? Critics argue that the current system forces athletes into impossible decisions that could benefit both codes if handled differently. According to recent reports from the Daily Telegraph, Nawaqanitawase will be meeting with his management team in the upcoming weeks to navigate this complex decision matrix. His current contract with the Roosters concludes at the season's end in 2026. And while the Bondi-based club is eager to secure his services for the long haul, several compelling factors are complicating negotiations. The former Wallabies representative has demonstrated remarkable loyalty to his current club, showing zero interest in testing his market value when the November 1st negotiation period opens. His commitment to the Roosters remains unwavering. If he chooses to continue his rugby league journey, that is. And this is the part most people miss. The financial aspects of a new Roosters contract represent just one piece of this intricate puzzle. The real tension lies in the strategic timing required to achieve both of his rugby league ambitions while keeping his rugby union World Cup dreams alive. Nawaqanitawase has clearly outlined two primary objectives within the rugby league sphere: earning a coveted Kangaroos jersey for the upcoming Ashes tour and securing selection for the Blues in 2026. The latter goal carries particular significance because it would need to be accomplished before any potential switch back to rugby union in preparation for the World Cup competition. Here's where the plot thickens even further. Rugby Australia hasn't yet made any formal approach to entice Nawaqanitawase back to the rugby union ranks, though industry insiders suggest this possibility remains very much on the table. The organization's silence has left many wondering whether they're playing a strategic waiting game or simply haven't prioritized his return. Alternatively, the dynamic winger could explore the lucrative opportunities available in Japan or France, where substantial financial packages await, while still maintaining his eligibility to represent the Wallabies from an overseas base. This option presents yet another layer of complexity to his decision-making process. Nawaqanitawase's meteoric rise since joining the Roosters in 2024 has been nothing short of extraordinary. His statistics tell a compelling story: 25 tries across 24 appearances for the club, including an NRL-leading 24 tries in just 23 games during the current season. This exceptional performance earned him the RLPA Rookie of the Year award, cementing his status as one of the competition's most exciting emerging talents. Storm's rising star becomes hot property in loan market shuffle. Meanwhile, another intriguing storyline is developing on the Gold Coast, where the Titans are reportedly setting their sights on Melbourne Storm's promising halfback Jonah Pezet through a potential loan arrangement for the 2026 season. The Sydney Morning Herald has revealed that the Titans view Pezet as a possible short-term solution to their ongoing halfback challenges under incoming head coach Josh Hanney's leadership. However, this potential deal faces several logistical hurdles that could complicate negotiations. Key obstacles include determining whether Pezet would be permitted to face his parent club during the loan period, and establishing protocols for potential early recall if the Storm encounters injury concerns in their halves department. Pezet remains contracted to Melbourne through 2029, but finds himself in a challenging position behind the Storm's superstar halves combination of Cameron Munster and Jerome Hughes. The situation became more complex when Hughes recently extended his contract through 2030, effectively triggering a clause in Pezet's deal that allows him to explore alternative options. Interestingly, Melbourne also has Tyron Wishart signed for 2026, though Pezet received the nod ahead of Wishart in their recent qualifying final victory over the Bulldogs, suggesting the coaching staff's current preferences. The Titans are reportedly planning a comprehensive roster overhaul, with sources suggesting up to 16 players have been informed their services will no longer be required. This massive cleanout reflects the organization's commitment to providing new coach Josh Hannay with the foundational pieces necessary to elevate the team's competitive standing. Club officials believe Pezet represents the type of controlling halfback that Hannay requires to implement his tactical vision and guide the team toward improved ladder positioning. The young playmaker's skill set aligns perfectly with the strategic direction the Titans are pursuing. David Fifita's potential move to the Rabbitohs has been temporarily shelved following the tragic passing of his father, with negotiations respectfully paused during this difficult period. Several other Titans players have been granted permission to explore their options, including Reagan Campbell-Gillard, who has been linked with the London Broncos, along with Alofiana Conperera, Philip Sammy, and Brian Kelly. The Storm organization has established a successful track record of utilizing loan arrangements to accelerate player development, with Harry Grant's productive stint at the West's Tigers serving as a prime example when Cameron Smith was Melbourne's primary hooker. Since Scott Prince's retirement, the Titans have struggled to identify a consistent halfback solution, with Jaden Campbell filling the number 7 role during the 2025 season. Kieran Foran previously held the position before his recent retirement, while former Wallaby Carter Gordon managed just one appearance last season due to injury concerns, playing at center rather than his preferred position. Campbell demonstrated encouraging signs as a halfback, though many observers believe his explosive running style makes him better suited to the 5/8 position, where he could maximize his natural attacking instincts. Ian focused on the final series for us, but I'm sort of an open book at the moment to any sort of loan deals or whatever that might be, Pezet explained during a recent NRL 360 appearance. Obviously, the club has had a fair bit of experience in 2020 loaning out Harry there for a bit. NRL 360 host Braith Anasta, who also serves as Pezet's manager, provided additional insight. We are not sure where this is going to land right now. It's sort of up in the air. But technically, he is a free agent. Of course, his preference is to stay, but he is also a smart kid. Jerome is the number 7 and he's just re-signed. We saw the other night how he plays as a number 7. So here's the burning question that's dividing rugby league fans everywhere. Should clubs be more flexible in allowing promising players like Pezet to seek opportunities elsewhere when their pathway is blocked by established stars? Or does loyalty to the club that developed them take precedence over individual career advancement? What's your take on these complex player movement scenarios? Do you think Nawaqanitawase should prioritize Origin glory or chase World Cup dreams? And should the Storm release Pezet to help his development, even if it strengthens a potential rival? Share your thoughts and let's debate whether the current system truly serves the best interests of both players and the sport itself.